evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight and giving us an opportunity to talk about Sylvester. We have over 300 faculty. You're going to hear from 3 of them, and I can assure you that not all of our faculty's last names start with K. So I want to welcome a few people. I'd like to welcome members of the board of Sylvester's Board of Overseers, Adam Carlin and Jose Barred. Thank you very much. I'd like to welcome all the members of the Citizens Board tonight. You heard a little bit from President Frank that our cancer center is special, and it's special in a number of ways. One is that we are a member of what's called the Alliance of Dedicated Cancer Centers. And the Alliance of Dedicated Cancer Centers are 11 cancer centers that are really dedicated solely to cancer. They put us in the same company as Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, MD Anderson Cancer Center, Dana-Farber, City of Hope, and this is a group which we are proud to be a members of for many reasons, including the fact that as a group we keep track of how well we do in taking care of patients with cancer. And there was, in 2015, a publication in the journal JAMA, and also a more recent publication showing that the outcomes of patients who are treated for cancer at one of these 11 facilities is far superior to that of NCI-designated cancer centers. It's superior to the university-based cancer centers, and far superior to what goes on in community cancer centers around the country. And so for common cancers like breast cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer, more than 10% of people are alive after 5 years if you're treated at one of those 11 sites than if you're treated at a community hospital. And if you think that 500,000 patients die every year in the United States from cancer, that 10% could mean the difference of tens of thousands of lives. And so that is the group that we associate ourselves with. And our mission, actually, really over the last 6 years since I've been here, but it goes back before then, has been to become one of the NCI-designated cancer centers. NCI designation means that you're one of the elite cancer centers in the United States. There are a total of 69 cancer centers that are designated by the NCI. 43 of them are clinical. So for instance, MIT has an NCI-designated cancer center, and I hate to tell you, but you wouldn't want to be treated for cancer at MIT because they don't have a hospital. And so there are 43 centers that have hospitals, and we aim to be the 44th or the 70th. This has been a journey that has taken us a tremendous leadership group. There are 13 of us in the leadership of the Cancer Center, and we will ultimately submit about a 1,700-page application on September 25th. I left my phone over there, but everyone who knows me knows I carry around an app, and that we are 203 days away and about 6 hours from the deadline when we have to submit this application. For the Cancer Center, February has been an incredible month for us. So first of all, on February 8th, the 13 of us went up to the National Cancer Institute in Bethesda, Maryland to present our Cancer Center. Before we were allowed to do that, we've had our external advisory board come twice in July to review our cancer programs. And there are 3 cancer programs that we're going to present. So in July of 2017, our external advisory board gave us a letter, which we submitted to the NCI, the National Cancer Institute, which said that they believe that we're ready to apply for this designation. The next step, once the NCI received this letter, was to meet with us. We presented ourselves, and then they also now gave us the approval to submit our application in September, and they're going to come and visit us in January or February of next year, and assuming One, we got an outstanding score, and two, no other cancer center in the United States gets a better than our score. We will become the 70th cancer center. So February 8th was a huge day for us. You're going to hear later from Dr. Aaron Kobitz. Dr. Kobitz presented our community outreach, and at the end of the presentation, and after we presented Sylvester, the head of the Cancer Center Support Group program said to us, the work that we're doing sets an example. I will use the word exemplary. It's part of the president's vocabulary. They said that they wish that every cancer center in the United States that has the designation was as involved in their community as we are. And so Aaron leads an incredible team. We're in Little Haiti. We're in Liberty City. We are in Overtown. We are taking care of patients in this community that really nobody else takes care of. 2 days after we came back, a number of us rode in the Dolphins Cancer Challenge. And what was remarkable was that there are over 300 cancer survivors who participated in that event, walking, running, or riding a bike. Over 30 people rode 100 miles after surviving their cancer. What also happened during the walk is that we run, the 5K, we had firefighters. So we have a unique initiative in the state that addresses why firefighters get cancer more often than everyone else and at an earlier age. And so the firefighters think of us as their source of inspiration. We've instituted programs. There's something called Shower Within an Hour. It turns out that the way that firefighters get exposed to a lot of carcinogens is through their skin because of the heat and the humidity down here. And so the notion is, instead of being macho, coming back and sitting around with all the soot on your face and your body, is that you have to shower within an hour and then you can go back and do your work. And so that has been a Sylvester initiative. Fast forward to the February 26th, Monday, was another great day. The state of Florida gives us money every year so that we can get the NCI designation, but they also have money that's very competitive. It's called the Bankhead Coley and the James and Esther King. We received $5.1 million of funding. We were notified on Monday, February 26th. So I think we did better than any of the other institutions in the state, and this is transformative for our ability to do cancer research. And then lastly, on February 28th, Wednesday, some of you were there, I think. We were in Wynwood at the Peter Tunney Art Gallery, revealing the outreach vehicle. We affectionately call it the van. It's called the Game Changer. Peter Tunney did an original art piece, wrapped the van with Game Changer and some of the historical things. In 1971, there's a picture of Nixon signing the War on Cancer Act. There's a picture of the Sylvester family when they made the donation. And so February was a great month. March is off to a great start, and you get an amazing opportunity to hear from three of our amazing Sylvester members, and to introduce the introducer and also the leader of the Cane Talks. It's a pleasure for me to introduce Dr. Greg Shepard, who's the Dean of the School of Communications.